Hello and welcome back to the Creation Motivation Podcast. And today we are continuing our fall holiday series. And it's now November and we're getting into Thanksgiving season. So, when you have your plate super full, it doesn't even have to be Thanksgiving. It could be any event, a potluck or a party, and your plate is just overflowing. And then say you're at a work party and you see your coworker, Sweet Sally, walking right over with her special homemade recipe that she brought, and she wants everyone to try it. No ifs, ands, or buts. What do you do in that situation? So I think I named the title of this something along the lines of Pass the Turkey, Not the Guilt, which I'm sure that's not original at all. Thanksgiving has kind of become this holiday that's just all about eating and overeating, not just eating a normal meal, sharing with your family. No, not at all. It has become this huge binge fest. So not only do you have all of these entrees, sometimes multiple protein sources of choice. I know some people who have a turkey and they'll have, Cornish hens as well, or they'll have chicken on the side, or bacon, I don't know, random things, or sometimes they'll even fry up these things. They'll fry turkey or have Kentucky fried chicken. It all comes down to your tradition. Before we continue the video, I wanted to mention that I am a little sick still. Last month in October, I just got hit with this triple whammy. I started my holiday challenge only to stall once again. I did well. I lost a couple pounds. I got this bug. I also got my time of the month, and then the weather just totally flipped on me and it was raining. And I know, excuses. I said this in summer, it was too hot. Now it's raining. You just have to adapt and adjust, right? So my throat's a little scratchy. I might cough a little bit. I'll try to edit out what I can. But yeah, so now that we're in November, this continuing binge fest is continuing. I swear, from October through January 1st, it's all just encouraged to just binge. Binge on candy in October, binge on turkey stuff in Thanksgiving, binge on holiday meals and parties and Christmas time. And then, of course, New Year's, you got this whole party scene as well. Champagne and dancing and more food. And humans, we are a food-based species. We use food as love. Really quick, I am at Lose and Maintain. I am also on a weight loss journey. I'm your normal average Joe. I'm a mom as well. And we're just talking casual weight loss subjects. And I'm trying to get through and get to my goal weight finally, because I keep going up and down, yo-yo dieting, all of that fun stuff. So I did start a challenge last month for October, because from October through January 1st, it's just all holidays. And I usually gain weight, and I don't want to gain weight this time. I got hit with this crazy triple whammy. Anyways, so we have to adapt to schedule changes and weather changes. And there's just so much food pressure, and it's floating around everywhere. And there's all of these events all over. But for November, it is definitely the month, the holiday where if you asked any average person what holiday they think would be the worst as far as food intake and binge eating, I think most people would say Thanksgiving, hands down. I don't know why. Thanksgiving started off being this beautiful holiday meant to be about having gratitude for what we have and giving thanks for what we have, no matter what situation, even if you are in a low situation, just a way to find thanks in your life and positivity in your life, and be a little optimistic, right? But no, it's kind of turned into something different. It's turned into this crazy binge fest where you're grateful for the food you have, right? But I don't know, it feels like it's an opposite effect, that people are just hoarding food Thanksgiving. It's not just one protein dish, it's turkey, it's Cornish hens, it's chicken. Most people just stick with turkey, but I've seen videos online and stuff, people frying up chicken, Kentucky fried chicken style. They'll fry up their turkey too. They'll fry all kinds of things. It's all about tradition. Each family, each party each friend group, they all have their own traditions and their own way of celebrating. And that's great. That's fine. It's just, I know that the side dishes are out of control as well. I mean, a normal meal that you would eat will typically have 1 or 2 sides, some vegetables, maybe some rice, maybe mashed potatoes, maybe three sides max. But Thanksgiving, we're talking 5, 6, 10 sides, okay? They've got the mashed potatoes, the rolls, the biscuits, the gravy, the vegetables, casseroles. So usually a casserole by itself would be a dinner, but for Thanksgiving, people will bring a full on casseroles as a side with, everything else you're eating. Yams, of course, candy yams, corn on the cob, anything else you can associate with Thanksgiving. A lot of people will just bring it all in. Cranberries, cranberry sauce, and just so many different sides. So many different calories all added in. It's shocking. And, okay, you think that's enough. It does not stop there. Sometimes you're full. You're very, very full on this giant plate of food. And then in comes the desserts. Oh my gosh, desserts. And not just one dessert, it's desserts. Plural. So they bring in the pies, they bring in the cake, they bring in the cookies, they bring in the ice cream. Like I said, it depends on the family. But some people will go quite overboard and they'll have like a giant bowl of pudding or jello and just all of these sides and desserts and foods everywhere. So to sum it all up, Thanksgiving has basically become binge giving. And at least in my opinion, it's like a binge giving. It's the one day where it's encouraged to have this sort of food addiction day where you just overeat to the point of explosion. It's not even to the point of fullness. It's specifically you're supposed to eat until you cannot physically eat anymore and you feel so sick and gross that you just want to upchuck and your belly is expanded and you're laying on the recliner or you're laying on a couch and your stomach is busting from your jeans and you have to open your belt a couple of notches. So this video, it's basically just a pish posh of Thanksgiving and an intro to Thanksgiving, and that food is love. Food is shared. And instead of being guilty about passing up on food, we can find a way to say, no, thank you. Okay. So it just seems like this tradition has become more so just overeating instead of enjoying the food and enjoying and being able to stay on track. Because for me, Thanksgiving is difficult to stay on track. I think Christmas is definitely worse. It's definitely harder. It's definitely more pressure, but because Thanksgiving, luckily, thankfully, is only one day out of the month. You can worry about your calories and you can save up your calories and you can do extra workouts and then you can indulge a little bit on Thanksgiving. But I'm telling you now, for me, it is so much more worth it to pace yourself and try to reduce the amount of calories you eat on the day, because overeating, I have done it many times. I have binged many times. And let me tell you, the after effects on Thanksgiving of the food can be horrendous. I have had Thanksgivings where I am just physically ill to the breaking point to where I need to be near a bathroom. And it's just not fun to hang out with your family feeling like that. But we have to remember, it's not about the pie. It's not about the turkey and the food. It's mainly about the connection with family. So this is kind of rooted with the original holiday, what the holiday is about: being grateful, connecting with your family, connecting with your friends, even if you're at work, connecting with your coworkers, and even your boss. It's all about that. It's about connections. Food has, over time, become a way of showing love. I think for all time, actually, it's been a way of showing love. It's a way to give someone a gift that is coming from your heart. You can make a recipe, you can make a meal, and food it has a lot of emotion behind it. Sometimes you'll be in situations like this where you'll have family or friends or coworkers or even your boss, which if it's your boss, you absolutely can't say no, right? But if you do say no, it's going to hurt their feelings a little bit, especially if you say it in a way that's rude or just uptight or hasty, or you're just impatient with them or angry. You got to phrase it a little better than that. Saying no often feels like rejection and you feel guilty. And that's why I think these holiday meals have become these kind of binge sessions, because you're basically taking in all the love and you're sharing with your family and you're sharing the flavors, and it's just become, I always think of Ratatouille, kind of a weird side tangent, but when Ratatouille eats, he's very passionate about it, and he's a rat, okay? If you don't know, he's a rat that cooks. And he's really good at cooking, and he makes these flavors and they taste really good, and he's passionate about it. And I can't even imagine someone putting that much passion in a meal and making this amazing dish, and they offer it to you and you just say, no, I don't want it. No, that's going to break their heart. That's going to make them feel guilty and sad and upset. But there is a difference in how you say no. You can say no in a way that's polite, or replace the words, rephrase it differently. You could say, instead of, no, I don't want it, I'm just not hungry right now. The way you say it is also a big thing, and the emotion in your voice as well. But you can just say, I'm really full right now. But just tell the truth. If you've already eaten and you definitely want to try it, but you're going to wait a little bit, you're going to pace it out till later on in the day, or however your tradition is. Some people start in the afternoon and they're eating all day into the night, and I'm guilty of it as well. But it used to be just the dinner, but now it's like an all-day thing. Some people start early in the morning, 6 a.m. They go and have brunch, or they'll make a huge breakfast as well. It's just constant all day. And yeah, you could just say, I want to enjoy the food. I don't want to feel full. It does not feel as good when I'm full. It does not taste as good when you're full. And isn't that the truth? That food really tastes better when you're hungry. That's why I think it's weird that people just eat all day. In the morning, have a light breakfast, light lunch, maybe just have some tea and toast, a little sandwich or something like that. And then when the dinner comes, you're hungry and you're smelling it and it's smelling good. And those first bites, there's nothing like a first bite. Nothing like it. The first bites are the best when you're eating. The first sips, Starbucks has that slogan, the first sip feeling. There's nothing like it. So why are you going to make it painful and be full already and then eat something else? So that's the thing. If someone's offering it to you, especially if you're at a potluck or some kind of event like this, or Thanksgiving, and you're already kind of full, just let them know, I'm full and I want to really enjoy this. This is such a good thing that you made, or a good dish that you made. I want to enjoy it thoroughly. I want to wait a while and then I will eat some. Now, if you haven't eaten yet, that's another thing. They're ready, raring and ready to go for you. They're scooping it on your plate. Now, it's okay to get a little scoop of different things to try. Just say, just a little bit. I want to try it. I want to enjoy it. And I want to enjoy a bit of everything. And that can help as well. Now, some people are stubborn, and if you ask them to wait till later, they will wait and they'll come back. They'll come back to you and be like, hey, I gave it some time. You want your thing now? And that's when you have to either give in and have a little bit, or say, I need a little more time. It's all a balancing act. And Thanksgiving is the one meal out of the month. Like I said, you can indulge a little bit. You can afford a little bit. It all comes down, especially if you're on a weight loss journey, it comes down to calorie tracking. You can track everything you eat. It's not a fun experience, believe me. Tracking Thanksgiving dinner is so bad. Just that one scoop of biscuits and gravy, oh my gosh. The amount of calories is insane. So that's why you gotta bank up calories throughout the month, get your workouts in, get your healthy eating in, be diligent. Just because one day is coming up of this giant holiday, it doesn't mean that you just cave in and you binge every day, which I'm guilty of. I get in the holiday spirit a little bit too much, and we tend to go overboard and celebrate and eat, and it's not like that. And it gets worse in Christmas time. Oh my gosh. Because food just shows up everywhere. It's a celebration, a constant celebration. And like I said, Food has become this staple of love and reward, and it shouldn't be like that, but it just has become that, and it pops up everywhere. So this is definitely the hardest time of the year to lose weight. Absolutely. I was saying summer it definitely is, but this is definitely worse. And like I said, it's the one meal out of the year you can get through it and afford to indulge a bit. Next time you're offered that extra slice, you're not rejecting anyone's love or friendship. You're just choosing to love yourself too. I saw that quote and I really liked that. There was another quote also: honor yourself, cherish your family, and be thankful for both. And I want to go ahead and end that there. I'm sorry if it was a little back and forth and muddled. It's just I am a little sick, but I really wanted to get this done before I lose the chance, because November's here already. So cherish yourself, honor your journey. One day of the month, you will get through it. Make sure you have calories saved up for it. Make sure you're working out and doing everything on the other days. And then you can reward yourself with the holiday. But don't go overboard to the point of exploding on your couch, okay? That's not fun either. It's fun to be pleasantly full and just enjoy your family and friends and parties and do your best. So hope you're all continuing your goals, reaching small baby steps, and being grateful and thankful this month. Happy go-getting. Bye.